Got to stop them, and we got to place
tackle.
You got to tackle.
Have to tackle.
Yep, you got to tackle them. If they get loose, they're just so elusive. They're tough.
Thanks to Mr. Lee Nelson, Activities Director here at Indianola High School. We welcome those joining us on the Indianola Activities YouTube stream. Pride of Indianola Marching Band out onto the field tonight. Their last home performance. We'll mention it again at halftime, but they are performing in the state marching band competition and the Waukee Warrior Marching Invitational tomorrow afternoon and evening. So for marching bands, tomorrow is it. Tomorrow is the big competition. So we can't wait for them at halftime. It should be a lot of fun. But they're about to come out and play the national anthem. My final DeArmond Ford radio key to the game, Rick, is going to be, for me, Indianola has to score some points. Obviously getting shut out last week, not what you're looking for. The conditions just wasn't very favorable to this team. They just have to execute on offense. Again, ADM has a very good defense, but if you're Indianola, you look at last week and you just kind of wipe it away. They just didn't seem to do anything very good on offense.
Yeah, you got to look at what North Polk did. Their defense was stellar, and their offense was very good also. And to shut us out, that had to be that's a good accomplishment for them. It really was. I haven't seen that happen in a long time. And the thing about it was, and I thought in that, if you're looking at a positive, putting Asher Brick in, and I mean, he's like, what, 2 for 13. He threw a couple interceptions, but anyway, that's something, yes.
That's our DeArmond Ford radio keys to the game. You'll enjoy doing business with DeArmond Ford and DeArmondFord.com. Back after this, the national anthem on KNIA Indianola Activities.
Which means faster support wait times, quicker response time for service issues, and a commitment to hometown values. Our state-of-the-art fiber network platform ensures unmatched reliability, resulting in fewer service slowdowns and interruptions. And the best part? No contracts, no data caps, and no fine print. Just great service from people you know and trust. Experience the IMU fiber difference in Indianola today.
I know we don't want to say it, but fall is right around the corner, and you know what that means. Well, besides pumpkin spice and bonfires, the cold weather is coming. I know you're ready, but is your vehicle? Now is the time to get that vehicle checked, prepared, and ready for all the fun-filled cold ahead. Simply take it to Keller's. Keller's Garage in Indianola will check over your vehicle's components, making sure your ride is prepared for whatever Mother Nature decides. So before you enjoy the hay rides and the falling leaves, remember, simply take it to Keller's. Keller's Garage in Indianola. The warm weather outside might be going away soon, but that just means the fun is starting inside at Z's Eater and Draft House. At Z's Eater and Draft House, they use local meat to make sure the food delivered to your table is the best you could have ordered, and a big reason why Z's Eater and Draft House has been voted as one of the best places for dinner in Warren County. Stop in today and check out their wide range of dinner specials, as well as their famous Iowa tenderloin. Only at Z's Eater and Draft House in Indianola, where friends become family.
Now is a great time to shop McCoy True Value for fall lawn cleanup and preparation. Poly and steel tine rakes are on sale from $15.99 to $19.99. Shrub rakes are great for getting into tight spaces. Poly rakes are effective for leaves and lightweight yard materials, and steel rakes should be used for leaves and heavier materials like mulch. Shop McCoy True Value now for fall lawn care. McCoy True Value, service with heart.
Welcome back to the KNIA Radio pregame show on 94.3 KNIA Indianola Activities YouTube. He's Rick Wilson. I'm Andrew Swadner. Indianola hosting the Tigers of ADM tonight. Pride of Indianola Marching Band out there. Do want to give a quick shout out to our drum majors, Carly Shetler, Matt Windjum, Eric Jensen, and Catherine Peck. They're going to be featured on Let's Talk Indianola on Monday on KNIA, as well as posted online on KNIA and KRLS.com. Best of luck to the Pride of Indianola Marching Band. Halftime performance and then 2 scored competitions tomorrow, including the big one, the state competition at Waukee. We had our DeArmond Ford radio keys to the game, Rick. Let's do tonight's starting lineups, starting with the visiting ADM Tigers.
All right, let's go here. We'll look at the offense here as we'll line that up here in a few minutes. Say the Tigers, we'll start with the front. Number 85 is Caleb Coughlin. He'll be at that tight end. Looking at the front line from the left tackle going left to right. Number 53 is Caleb Oberhofer. Number 55, the left guard, Bo Wallard. And the center, number 51, Lincoln Banmort. And the right guard, 65, is Cale Murray. And 57 is the left tackle. That's Drew Hickey. And one of the receivers is number 5. That's Rylan Steinsmith. Along with number 4, Zach Lohman. And number 3 is Tyler Gelhar. And the running back, Cameron Forgy. And now the quarterback, we think it's going to be number 2, Aiden Flora. But the backup is number 10, and that's Taylor Kinney. We're looking for Flora to come out and be the quarterback for the ADM Tigers. Looking at their defense, they'll line up. They'll put 4 across the front. It is number 23, a defensive end, Grant Jansen. Number 61 is Lucas Faber. He is a tackle. The nose guard is 97. That's Carver Sutton. And the other defensive end, number 31, that's Ethan Ash. The linebackers, they have 3 of them. And number 33 is Talon Harvey. Number 44, Drew Obastarkit. Did I say that right? I tried to remember what he told me, but yeah.
I think it's Obstarchik.
Obstarchik, yes.
I very much apologize to ADM if we screwed that one up.
Well, and then the coach over here says, don't worry. I don't think anybody ever gets it right. But anyway, that's because he's so good. Anyway, number 28 is Grant Engelman. He's the other one. Now we look at the corners. Number 4, Zach Lohman. And number 9 is Carter Padgett. At the safeties, we got the strong safety, Talon. He's number 0, Talon Guile, and number 11 is Corbin Reed. That's the offense and defense for the ADM Tigers.
Let's hear the starting lineups for our own Indianola Indians here tonight.
Be glad to do that. Here we go. Let's start with our defense. Defensive position, the Razor, the defensive end, senior, that's number 55, Wyatt DeWitt. The nose, junior, number 77, Logan Turner. And at the bandit, that's the other defensive end, sophomore, number 52, Charlie Radosevich. The linebackers, and we've got 4 really good ones. Sam linebacker, junior, number 12 is Adler Dykey. And the Mike linebacker, senior, number 42, Jack Strong. Number 24 is a junior. He's a will linebacker. That's A.J. Pontier. And the Leo is a senior, number 40, Dax Klatt. We look at the corners. Junior, number 8, Vinny Anderson, and number 2, Jack Bingaman is a senior. Looking at the safeties, the free safety, senior, number 13 is Jack Hilton, and the strong safety, senior, number 4, Eli Fox. Looking at the offense, we'll look at the offense from the right tackle, junior, number 78, at Lathan McDaniel. The right guard is a senior, number 72, Jackson Boyd. Center is a junior, number 58, that's Jeremy Rosenberger. Left guard, senior, number 66, Matt Kilgore. Left tackle, we've got senior, number 69, Drake Johnston. And the tight end is senior, number 87, that's Gavin Darling. We look at the wide receivers. A junior, number 39, Mitchell Bauer. And a senior, number 11, John C. Hale. Fullback, sophomore, number 32, Gabby King. The running back is a junior, number 25, Jake Pontier. And the quarterback, junior, number 15, Andrew DeWall. Our kicker is a junior, number 47. That is Aiden Keller. And the punter is senior, number 11, John C. Hale. There's the offense and defense for Indianola.
I also want to add an addendum on that.
Okay.
Number 44, Max Green, is our long snapper.
Yep.
And he has done a stellar job all season long. The fact that you don't call the long snapper's name is usually a good sign, but credit to Max Green doing a great job long snapping.
And thank you, Andrew. I wanted to bring that up. He's a senior. He's been that. He does a great job, and he's just super at it. And you are right. If you don't mention the long snapper, then you know he's doing a fantastic, one heck of a good job.
It's a thankless job. It's kind of like refs. You know, if you don't ever mention the refs, it's usually a good thing. But ready for the coin toss. Any final thoughts before we wrap up the pregame show?
No, I'm really looking forward to this. I know we're playing a very strong, very well put together team, very, very consistent and everything. We'll just have to see how these Indianola Indians come out after last weekend and see what they can do tonight. I think I'm looking for a great game. I'm looking for maybe 6-point game. That'd be very competitive.
Indianola needs to keep this below 30 in order to play that style that they want. But we kind of said the same thing against Ballard, and that ended up being 30-plus points. So what do me and Rick know? Very little. Also want a quick mention, friend of the broadcast, the ADM offensive coordinator, James Hoffman, former Simpson College offensive coordinator. We have known Coach Hoffman for a long time, and he does a great job. So
couldn't get anything out of him either.
Yeah, right.
Nothing.
He's looking out for his squad here tonight. But Indianola believes set to kick off, going from left to right. Looking for tonight's opening kick presented by Indianola Foot and Ankle. We welcome you inside the Indianola Hy-Vee radio broadcast booth. Throughout the game, we'll have our Forest Septic Environmental Services radio scoreboard, Capital Orthopedics and Sports Medicine game resets. Our fan of the game is presented by Godfathers Express. Tonight's creative idea presented by Indianola Memorial Works. Tonight's Raise the Roof moment of the game is presented by Wolf Roofing. And then at halftime, we'll go inside the numbers presented by Downey Tire Pros, and our second half adjustments presented by Details Plus Collision Center. He's Rick Wilson. I'm Andrew Swadner, Class 4A. Some great matchups tonight. Keller to kick off from left to right. Tonight's opening kick presented by Indianola Foot and Ankle from his own 40-yard line, and boots it down the right sideline, fielded by ADM at their own 5-yard line. Finding some room up the middle, but going to be hit and taken down at the 22-yard line of ADM. The returner on that one was Rylan Stein-Smith, and ADM takes over at their own 21-yard line.
Boy, I hope that's indication now this is going to work, because that was that one heck of a hit, and ADM will start at the 21.
All right, tonight's opening kick presented by Indianola Foot and Ankle, providing compassionate and advanced care close to home. And we wait and see. Aiden Flora not on the field. It is going to be Taylor Kinney at quarterback for the Tigers. Flora just committed to Iowa State. Handoff up the middle. He's going to be met in the backfield and taken down for a loss. Maybe back to the original line of scrimmage is Cameron Forgey. And it will be no gain, 2nd and 10.
Good job by DeWitt. I want to mention that front three. Well, it's our front three, and we bring those linebackers in to help out. DeWitt, Turner, and Radosevich up front.
Kinney pushes the pass forward. It's going to be fumbled. Klatt goes for it. Does he have it? No, they're going to say it is an incomplete pass. That is the absolute perfect call. The quarterback pushed it forward to avoid that exact situation. So Kinney, an incomplete pass. It is not a fumble, and it's 3rd and 11 back at their own 20.5-yard line. Great call by the referee. Dax Klatt came up with the ball, but that was an immediate whistle dead. Good call. Double wide receivers, right, one left, 3rd and 10 from their own 20.5-yard line. Kinney drops back, throws left side. It goes through the hands of Klatt, but Indianola's all over it. Hilton's right there, and it's tackled. Along for Indianola is Cale Meyer, and it goes up to the 23-yard line, a gain of 2 yards, and ADM not much there on their first offensive drive. Forced to punt. It's 4th and 8.
Yeah, and I like that, especially, we've seen that play all year long from Jack Hilton. He comes in from that free safety spot. He's got a responsibility, and right there when that throw came, he made it just a couple of steps, couple of yards. 4th down is a punting situation.
Punt is off, nice, high, and beautiful towards the sideline. However, it will go out of bounds across near the 40-yard line. We'll see where the referee marks it out at the 39-yard line inside Indianola territory. So ADM goes 3 and out with backup quarterback, Taylor Kinney. And Indianola's offense takes over. 10:53 left to go, quarter number 1, 0-0 score. Flora got shaken up a little bit last week against Ballard, and he's dressed tonight. I'm assuming if this game is close, he'll see some time. We're not going to speculate too much on injuries, but Indianola takes over on offense. DeWall in the shotgun. Pontier behind him. Handoff, Pontier up the middle. ADM's defensive line is really good, but Pontier rushes forward across the 40.
I think
near
the ball's
42.
loose.
They say ADM has the ball, but Pontier
probably not.
Pontier says he was down, and he gets to the 41.5-yard line. Gain of, we'll call it 3 to the 42. So 2nd and a long 7. Tight formation for the Indians. Eli Fox in. Now he goes in motion. He gets the jet sweep around the left side. Pontier with a good block around the left as he gets out in the open field. Eli Fox is down the sideline across the 40 to midfield and inside ADM territory to the 40-yard line. Jake Pontier with a great block to set the edge, and Indianola gets a fresh set of downs inside ADM territory at the 42.
Yeah, that was just a beautiful block, and then he gets out around that outside.
Indian first down, brought to you by
Yeah, 22. How many yards? 22.
17, I believe.
17.
First and 10 Indians at the 42.
And that was a handoff, not a push pass. So Eli Fox with 17 yards, 10-14 left to go, quarter number 1, first and 10 Indians. Dual in the shotgun.